I got 2 coupons here for you. They're both for 50% off, so it looks like my weight thins are free.
That's not how that works.
Okay, someone clearly didn't pass math. 50 plus 50 equals 100. I am using the coupons together. It's really not that complicated.
Well, for starters, you can only use one of those coupons per item. But even if you could use both, it would just be an additional 50% off the half-price discount. It would be 50% off of 50% off.
Clearly, someone didn't pass math.
What's the dumbest reason someone tried to get you fired for?
Buckle up because this one gets weird. So I'm at a customer's house, and where I need to go on the customer's property is kind of like right next to this other person's fence. Now, in the process of moving along said fence, I touched said fence. And the craziest looking woman I've ever seen in my life comes running out of the house screaming at the top of her lungs. And when I say crazy looking, I mean cigarette ash stained robe with a Rick Sanchez haircut. And she immediately demands to speak to my supervisor. She won't tell me why, but she wants my supervisor there. So he shows up, and this woman proceeds to tell him that I need to be immediately fired because, by touching the fence, I messed up the force field that keeps the hobgoblins away from her home.
Ok, pero ¿ya vieron a Karen hace 10 años?
Just see me this morning, I almost felt like crying. I just did cry because I didn't know how I was going to cope.
Okay, so what are we wanting to do to your hair today? Well, I'm really thinking something like this. Okay, cool. Can you tell me your hair history per the last 6 months, and what would your beauty budget be for something like this? Well, I've only ever gotten my hair professionally done. It's been about 4 months since I saw my other girl, but she quit doing hair like so many of you do. That's why I'm here. And my beauty budget is $300. Okay, awesome. That sounds easy enough. Oh, and that includes your tip as well, so I need you to make that work. Okay, so you want your hair exactly like this picture? Yes, honey, exactly like the picture. That's why I showed it to you. Do whatever you can to make that happen. Okay, will do. I'm gonna go get mixed up. I'll be right back. All right, and we're all done. What do you think? Oh, I love it. It looks just like the picture. You know, I really didn't have all that much faith in you, but you pulled it off. It was really no problem. It was my pleasure. Let's head up front and we'll get you checked out, okay? All right, lay it on me. What do I owe you? Okay, let me just see here. With everything that we did today, cut included, it is $287. Oh, that's fantastic. Tip included, right? Oh, no, ma'am. That's just the total cost of your services. Are you kidding? No, ma'am. Is something wrong? Yeah, but now you have me out here looking like a schmuck because it looks like you're going to get less than a 20% tip. I told you what my beauty budget was with your tip included, and are you serious? Oh, well, I really don't care about the tip. You just said that you wanted your hair to look exactly like the picture, and I knew that I could make that happen within your beauty budget, so I just wanted to turn your vision into a reality. Yeah, but I bet that you were banking on me being a nice and kind enough person to pull out additional money so that you could get your 20%. I mean, no, like I said, I really don't care about the tip. I just knew that you wanted your hair to look exactly like the picture, and I take pride in my work, so I knew I could make that happen within your beauty budget. So I'm really not sure where all of this is coming from. It's really no big deal to me. Yeah, sure, I bet. That's what they all say, but my mother, she would roll over in her grave if I didn't give you at least your 20%. So thanks to you and your highway robbery schemes, I now have to spend more money than I've allotted for today's appointment. Hope you're happy. I mean, listen, ma'am, I'm a commission-based worker. Tip or no tip, I make a certain percentage off of services. I'm still going to get paid either way. You don't have to tip me anything. It is fine. Just take the money and know that you've lost my business in the process and that everyone I meet from here on out is going to know all about this salon and the kind of people they employ. I don't want... Okay.
Could not have this up here.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, no Karens allowed?
Yeah, so you should probably leave.
No, this is not permitted in this neighborhood.
Can you move
No,
with my sign?
If you were greeted like this at a restaurant, would you stay?
I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You want to tell South Highland you calling me a... Come on, let's file the hate crime. Here's the idiot who thought it was okay to call me a... Here's her license plate, and she want to drive to the police station. Let's see what we're going to tell the cops today.
Wow, you both
I'm sorry. No, don't tell me you're sorry.
I'm sorry for the looting. I'm sorry for everything. What do you want from me?
Why would you call me a... Yeah, because you want driving.
I'm so fed up with all this shit.
This is her. She lives in South Holland.
I don't know what's happening
This
right
is
now.
the lady. And we got cameras today.
She looks like she definitely...
Please, I can't take
She needs a hug or something.
I'm trying to move out. I'm trying to move out.
No, she called me and then she drove here to cry.
She passed you, so
Yeah,
what?
so that's what we're dealing
What
with.
does that have to do with anything like that?
Okay.
And I can't.
That's what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with.
I witnessed the lootings.
What
I
lootings
witnessed the
is she
lootings.
talking
I
about?
can't take anymore. I'm trying to move out.
Oh, it's okay to call somebody because you're tired of looting?
Yes, I'm tired of this.
Did you hear
What
this?
does that
guys
have to
call
do
each
with
other.
her?
This is what happens when Karen goes to an airport. On this particular day, Karen went to the airport expecting to get on her flight very quick, and she got in the first line that she saw to check her bags in, but it was moving kind of slowly. And then she noticed another line about 20 feet away was moving a lot faster. And instead of going and waiting in that line, she did what Karen does, which is she caused a scene. And if you know anything about airports, causing a scene in front of the TSA is a big no-no. She starts freaking out and yelling, and she literally asked for the airport manager. That's what Karen does when she's cornered. She always asks for a manager. And when her request was denied, she started to yell and scream even more, which got her arrested. She walked out of there in handcuffs and not on her flight, which she paid a lot of money for, just because she wanted to cause a scene.
Hey everyone, let's see what we have outside the window today. Karen is new to the neighborhood. She just moved in about a year ago. She has inserted herself across the street where she does not live to spruce up their mailbox just in time for fall. She's tired of the renters across the street having a shitty-looking curbside appeal and a shitty-looking yard. Karen loves to go outside and garden. She's taken it upon herself in the last week to cut down the lilies that I had planted on the border of my property and her property that have been there for years. Great job, Karen.
I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand? I am a woman of God. This is my land as much as it is yours. The CDC just released...
Turn around.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The Karen neighbor put a camera in her window, so I bought a bigger camera to point at hers.
I wanted to tell you something. You're gonna nail this today. You're gonna nail it today.
Thank you.
Like, you're gonna do it. You're so close.
I know, right?
Like, you're so close. I was like, ah! I just came here to eat lunch, and I was like, watching you just go, and I'm like, first off, you're gonna do whatever you do in your life, you're gonna knock it out of the park. Only because you're sitting here busting your ass just to nail this one trick.
Yeah.
You'll do that the rest of your life. No matter what it is, you won't get it, you'll try again.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
You're gonna nail that today. Do you believe in yourself?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
Have a great Sunday.
You too.
This is how you handle a Karen.
Stay away from the other people, you hear me? And if you stay in this fucking chair, get the fuck out! Do that again, I'll kick you out myself!
For everyone expecting a Karen. Karen, how can I order a cake, please? Me, no problem, here's my menu for sizes and flavors. Karen, can I get a 6-inch red velvet cake? Me, of course. Red velvet traditionally has cream cheese icing. Would you like that or just plain buttercream? Karen, that's disgusting, cream cheese with a cake. No, I'll go with buttercream. Me, okay, no probs. That will be 45 pounds, please, and I require a 10 pounds deposit, please. Karen, I will show up for the cake, but I'll send the deposit if I have to. Me, I trust you will, but I take deposits from all new customers, thanks. Karen, fine, whatever. I send my bank details, and she pays the deposit. Me, thank you. I'll order your topper, and I'll have the cake ready for date. Here's my address. The day of collection. Karen, I'm running 1 hour late. I'll be with you then. After waiting an hour, she arrives and collects the cake. 3 hours later. Karen, we've cut into the cake, and the sponge is bright red, and my friends were expecting traditional icing. Me, red velvet cake is vanilla and chocolate cake with red coloring, and you asked for buttercream. Karen, I'm leaving a bad review.
So here's the crazy Karen story. I was not expecting it to blow up. He was swearing at me out the window because my horn on my truck was going off, the alarm. I asked him what he was going to do about it, and I was going to fix it. I turned off the alarm. He said he's going to go inside and go get something and to give him 2 minutes. So I took that as a threat. I grabbed my dog. You see me pointing at the cameras. You see him flick them off and say, I don't give an F about the cameras. He started making advancements saying he's going to hurt me and threaten me in different ways. So I said, okay, you know what? This is getting out of hand. And I myself had something in my pocket to help me in a situation if this were to get any farther. And in a minute here, you'll see his son actually come out of the house, and there he is there. And then you will also see his wife come out and say, if your dog bites my husband, I'm going to sue you and blah, blah, blah. But in Ohio, where I live, there's a thing called castle doctrine, where if you come and make advancements and threaten me or my property in any type of way, I can put a level of force out there that is not deadly force, because in Ohio, dog bites are not deadly force. And there's his wife. You can see her yelling at me as well. I'm saying, hey, step off my property. And they're saying I'm not on your property. But as you can clearly see, he is on the driveway. He made one more advancement. He's kind of staying on his side of the property except for 1 foot, which is the reason I didn't let the dog go, because that's kind of an iffy situation to where he's half on his property, half on mine. But the dog was doing what he was supposed to do. It's called a hold and bark. He was trained by a company called Alpha Pet Canine Training. The dog did exactly what he was supposed to do. Super proud of the dog. Well, we'll see if Crazy Karen does anything else next.